Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping.
Divers are a group of lucky people. They will find every time they dive into a coral reef or into the ocean, river, or lake. Every time they dive, they will discover hidden treasures and surprising creatures. You are watching Animal Trends, and if you don't dive, then here are 10 deep-sea creatures only faced by divers. Before we hop onto the details, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Let's do this. Number 10. Whale shark. The whale shark, with the scientific name Rhincodon typus, is a slow-moving, filter-feeding carpet shark and the largest fish in the sea. A diver wants to meet a whale shark his whole life. They can book reliable snorkeling experiences from June to September in places like Cantoy, Mexico, where sharks congregate in large numbers and feed on abundant plankton, which is their favorite food. But when it is unexpected, it is a particularly extraordinary experience and can happen anywhere in the world. Number 9. Variable neon slug. This colorful boy is a sea slug or nudibranch. This particular species can grow up to 4 inches, which is large for nudibranch. Every day, some are shorter than the little finger. They are appreciated by underwater photographers for their extraordinary colors and eye-catching shapes. There are more than 2,000 effective nudibranches in the world. Important to mention here that this creature is one of the most beautiful encounter ever faced by the deep-sea divers. Number 8. Psychedelic frogfish. The frogfish or monkfish are small, short, and stocky, and are sometimes covered with various appendages to help them disguise themselves. They tend to look like sponge blocks. But this strange-looking psychedelic toadfish was only found in the waters near Ambon, Indonesia. It is also one of the so-called walking fish, and it does so using pectoral fins on the seabed. When in reality it moves, it looks a little bit like a beach ball being pushed onto the beach by the wind. Unlike other stilts that use their fennel and esca to attract prey, it's a form of imitation, because this part of the fish is used as a fishing pole and bait. This psychedelic stilt hides in cracks and crevices, waiting for its favorite prey. Number 7. Pygmy seahorse. The pygmy seahorse, living in the Coral Triangle of Southeast Asia, is one of the smallest seahorse species found in the world. Can we get thumbs up for this cute creature? It is less than 1 inch long and lives only on what looks like a fan-shaped coral. This disguise is so effective that in 1969, a scientist who collected samples of the Gorgonian corals they lived in accidentally discovered this tiny creature. We know very little about its population, but divers will be very careful when we encounter these shy beauties. Number 6. Manta ray. The manta ray associated with sharks is the Manta birostris, the largest of which has a wingspan of 23 feet, or the manta ray, which can reach 18 feet. Acrobatic and majestic, stingrays are amazing and are often found at feeding and cleaning stations. They are filter feeders, eat a lot of plankton, and swallow this plankton with their mouths open while swimming. Like some of their shark cousins, they are hunted by gill rakers and are considered a vulnerable species on the brink of extinction by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Number 5. Red-spotted blenny. The red-spotted wagtail, also known as Bleniella chrysospillos, is a comb-toothed wagtail that lives on coral reefs in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Many of these fish are straightforward and cute, and some have fleshy filaments on their heads which look a bit funny. There are over 800 species of catfish in the ocean, and it takes careful observation to find them. They like to hide in caves or crevices in their homes, usually in seclusion. Some were even found in bottles. Number 4. Leafy sea dragon. The green-leaf sea dragon, also known as Phycoderus eques, can only be found near southern and western Australia. These popular members of the seahorse and pipefish family are named for their resemblance to the mythological dragon. They are affectionately called leafy plants. Divers went to Edithburgh and Rapid Jetty to find and photograph them. The greenleaf sea dragon has poor swimming ability and relies on camouflage to prevent predation. Compared to their closely related species, they are relatively large, up to a foot in length. Leafy sea dragons eat small plankton crustaceans, but they themselves are small enough to have enough eyesight to observe and attack individual prey. Like seahorses and pipefish, male sea dragons tend to fertilize eggs. They do not have a special pouch like the male seahorse, but carry eggs under their tails. There, they are still exposed to the natural environment, but are safe, and males provide them with the necessary oxygen levels through specialized organs nearby. The newborn green leaf sea dragon is no longer under the care of his parents. They reach sexual maturity in about 2 years. Number 3. Caribbean reef shark. The Caribbean reef shark, with the scientific name of Carcharhinus perezi, is a requiem shark that lives in the tropical waters of the western Atlantic from Florida to Brazil. They are very popular among divers. If divers can convey one thing to non-divers, it is, sharks fear us humans more than we humans fear sharks. Consider this: more people die from vending machine crashes than sharks each year. Champagne corks kill about 24 people every year, far more than those killed by sharks, usually swimmers and surfers, not divers. In fact, this year more people died from selfies than from shark attacks. These fish are beautiful, and when we see them underwater, we feel humble and excited. Number 2. Banded sea crate. Banded sea golden ring snake, or yellow-lipped sea golden ring snake, Laticauda colubrina, uses its paddle-shaped tail to swim in its native Indo-Pacific waters. Okay, we get it. It is a snake. We know that many people are afraid of snakes and would rather they never encounter snakes on land or in the sea. But these guys are really fascinating. They hunt at sea most of the time, but they go ashore to breed. In addition, they are poisonous, but they only attack humans when they are afraid. Why do divers like to see them? When they participate in large hunting parties, this may be a great underwater spectacle. This is another wonderful experience that only divers can have. Number 1. Fluorescent octopus. Professional equipment enables underwater photographers to produce fluorine-containing photos. Multi-armed octopuses are a nightmare for some people, but divers will clap underwater when they see them. They can usually be found during night diving, when they are usually most active. Underwater photographers use the specialized equipment and techniques they use in fluorescence photography, just like this octopus. This is magic. What do you think about this video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos.